All right, here we have question number 6 from our notes. Now, most of us did not get to this question in class, so that's why you're watching it right now. The other ones that did get to it in class got really freaked out by it because I will be honest with you, this is probably one of the more challenging questions you'll see. If you can master this problem, then you can master multi-step equations because it looks like you've already got it, and you understand what similar triangles are. So it asks if the two triangles are similar. Very simple question. Very simple question. Are the two triangles similar? But a lot of algebra and a lot of chances to make mistakes here. Okay. Now, to see if two triangles are similar, what we got to do is just got to find the angle measures of those two triangles. So to find the angle measures, I'm going to look at this triangle first, XYZ by itself, and then look at QRS. Okay. Don't look at them together. Look at them separate by themselves. So I'm going to solve for A. Okay. Giving you a little summary box here to help you out. Let's solve for A first. So to solve for A, I'm going to add up this angle, angle X, plus angle Y, plus angle Z, and set that equal to 180 degrees because all three angles in a triangle equal 180 degrees. So 12A minus A plus 2, the quantity A plus 2, okay, I smell a sneaky 1, plus 31A plus 19A minus 1 equals 180 degrees. Add up all three angles in a triangle, X, Y, and Z, and set that equal to 180. Now we're going to solve it. Can I use the distributive property? I do see parentheses, and I'm thinking to myself, what am I distributing here? Am I distributing the 12A? No. I am distributing the negative 1, that sneaky negative 1. He's there. Okay, he shows up. Don't miss this entire question because of that sneaky negative 1. Negative 1 times A is negative A. Negative 1 times positive 2 is minus 2. Okay, if you miss this entire question, did all the right work except for that one part, I would be very upset with you. You would be very upset with you. Sneaky 1 would be very, very happy. He likes to trip you up, but he does not trip me up. Okay, so I've distributed. Now, can I combine like terms? On the left side, you better believe I can. I've got a lot of combining to do. So, I'm going to try to do this kind of in my head, kind of on paper. Now, however you want to do it, if you want to add up 12A minus A, 31A, and 19A on the side somewhere, that would be great. Okay, I actually would encourage that, but I'm kind of out of room, so I'm just going to do it right above it. So 12A minus A, that's going to give me 11A. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cross out the ones that I've used. I've used 12 and minus A. 11A now plus 31A is 42A. 42A plus 19A is going to give me 61A. Okay, so now I'm done with the A's. All right, so it's just 61A. And then in blue, I've got negative 2 minus 1. Negative 2 minus 1 have the same signs. So with same signs, I add and I keep that negative sign. So 2 plus 1 is 3. So it's going to be 61A minus 3 equals 180. All right, now it's a simple two-step equation. Got 61 and a 3 that I got to get rid of. So I'm going to add 3 first. I'm going to add 3 first. And I get 61A equals 183. 61 times A, when they're touching, when they're multiplying, so I got to divide by 61, and I'm going to let you know that this is 3. Okay, 61 times 3 is going to give me 183. So, A equals 3. Very good. We're 1/4 of the way there as far as work goes. Okay, I know what A is. A is 3. Now I've got to find out what the angle measures are. So, angle X, Y, Z is this angle right here, angle Y. Okay, X, Y, and Z is this angle right here, basically angle Y. Okay, you can remember that these are always the middle one. The middle one is always the one that you're looking with. So 31 times A, so 31 times 3 is 93 degrees. Okay, so this angle is 93 degrees. In green, 19A minus 1 is angle YZX, so YZX, so 19A minus 1. So 19 times 3 minus 1. 19 times 3, don't be afraid to stack it over here. 3 times 9, 27. Carry the 2. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 2 gives me 57. Alright, so this angle is 57 degrees. This angle is 57 degrees. Oh, 57, not 75. 57 degrees. And the fun one, ZXY, ZX and Y, is 12A minus A plus 2. So 12 instead of A, once again, 3 minus the quantity of 3 plus 2. Gives me 12 times 3 is 36, minus 3 plus 2 is 5. 36 minus 5 is 31 degrees. Oh, I already made a mistake. I already see something that I did. Okay, 19 times 3 is 57. 19 times 3 is 57. You didn't catch me, guys. But I forgot to do 57 minus 1, which is 56. Okay, sorry about that. This is why this is a challenging problem, because there are several places where you can make a mistake. I'm glad that I caught myself, because if not, then I would have made a 10-minute video and it would have been all for naught. All right, so that one's 56. Sorry about that. 19a minus 1. I did 19a, which is 57, but I forgot to do the minus 1 part. Back to, where was I? 36 minus 5, that is 31. Now, the reason why I actually caught myself there is because in my head, I was actually adding these up to see if they added to 180. Really, I was just adding the last numbers. 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 plus 1 is 10. That's kind of what I did, and I saw that 10 is what I want, but it was at, I think, 9. So, these angles right here, they do, in fact, add up to 180 degrees, so this is good. So, halfway there. Let's find B. Okay, let's find B. So, I've got to get a little more scratch work here. Got to get a little bit more scratch work. My equation. Okay, now I'll do this. Let's just draw a little dotted line here to show that I'm doing a new problem. All right. Got to add up all three of these angles. So, 8B, first angle, angle Q, plus angle R, which is 25B minus 8, 25B minus 8, plus angle S, which is 10 times the quantity B plus 1, plus 6. And that equals 180 degrees. Okay, that equals 180 degrees. So, can I use the distributive property? You better believe I can. I'll do it in purple. 10 times B, 10 times 1 gives me 10B plus 10. I'll just rewrite everything else. 8B plus 25B minus 8 plus 10B plus 10 plus 6 equals 180. That's a mouthful. So let's just take a second to breathe. Then let's get back into it. Now, can I combine like terms? Yeah, I can. 8B plus 25B is 33B. Okay, 33B. I'm going to cross those out since I've used them. Plus 10B is going to give me 43B. Okay, so sorry about the ugliness there. It is 43B, 43B, and then I have negative 8 plus 10. Negative 8 plus 10 have different signs, so we subtract, so it's going to be 2 plus 6. 2 plus 6 is 8. 43B plus 8 equals 180. 43B plus 8 equals 180. Subtract 8. Subtract 8. I get 43B equals 172. Okay, so now I got to divide both sides by 43. Divide both sides by 43. 43 divided by 43 is 1, so I get B equals. Now, I don't know what this is on top of my head, all right, but I know that 3 times 4 is 12, which ends with a 2. Okay, so I'm gonna try 4. I know, once again, 3 times 4 is 12. That ends with a 2. So that 172 also ends with a 2. So that's going to be my first guess. So let me just try 43 times 4. 3 times 4, once again, was 12. We've said that. Carry the 1. 4 times 4 is 16. Carry plus 1 is 172. So what do you know? I can't really see that yellow, so I'm going to go back to green. B equals 4, because 172 divided by 43 is 4. B equals 4. We're so close to being done. We're so close to being done. I'm running all out of room. QRS, so B is 4, which means angle QRS is 25 times 4 minus 8. 25 times 4 is 100 minus 8, which is 92 degrees. 92 degrees. RSQ is 10 times 4 plus 1, B plus 1, 4 plus 1 plus 6. 4 plus 1 is 5. 5 times 10 is 50. 50 plus 6 is 56. So 56 degrees. And finally, SQR, 8B. That one's easy. 8 times 4, 32 degrees. Okay, once again, 8 times 4B is 32 degrees. All right, we are so close to being done. All we got to do is just see if we can find two angles that are the same, and that will tell us if they're similar or not. So, 93 degrees. I see 92. Close, but I don't see 93 anywhere. I see 56. I do see 56. That's good. Okay, I see one angle that they share in common. But they need to have two, 31 and 32. Those are not the same either. So I only have one angle that's similar, or sorry, one angle that's congruent. So are these two triangles similar? Your answer, after all this beautiful work and a couple mistakes, after all this beautiful work, comes down to just two very simple letters. And those letters are N, that's not very big. Let's try to make it bigger. N, Oh, no, they are not. Probably what many of y'all were saying when you saw this question. You said, no, I don't want to do this question. But guess what? It wasn't that bad, was it? I made a mistake. You probably make a mistake. But I corrected my mistake because I found it. Answer is no. No is the answer to this question. These two angles are not similar. Not similar. Once again, if you can do this question, I got a feeling you can do almost every question on this test. All right, so that was a challenging question, but it's good to challenge ourselves because if we never challenge ourselves, you'll never know how smart you are. Have a great night. Great night.